So today I'm going to show you how to set up and create a Geogebra account and then upload a file from your desktop. So the first thing you want to do is open a new window on the internet, Google Chrome or whatever you use, and then you just go to geogebra.org, and from here I'm going to click sign in, and it's going to ask for the sign in information, and it's really easy to sync up with a Google account, Microsoft, Facebook, etc. But we're going to create a new one from scratch. So you click create account, and then your email. So for mine, I'm just going to use I'll use a different email. Be whatever email you use. And then your username, I've already used this one, so I'm just going to make up a new one. We'll call it test1. And then a password. You create whatever password you like. And there you go. And then you just have to say I am not a robot, and it'll check that you're actually not a robot by selecting images with trees. So it might be different for yours. I think that's all of them. So you verify and you hit create account. Oh, somebody already used that username, so we'll do test that, and hopefully that'll work. Fortunately, every time you mess up, you have to do this I am not a robot again. They're usually pretty easy though. And hit create account. And there we go. So it's going to send an email to me confirming that it actually is me. So we check the email, click the link, and there it is. Account's made. So it'll ask for you to input some of your real name stuff. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just going to leave all this blank. You can fill it in if you'd like. You can attach your own website to this. I don't want newsletters or any of this because I'm not going to be using this account. So there we go. Let's start on Geogebra. And we need an error, but that's okay. So we're going to upload something. So to upload, you hit the little plus sign, go to upload. So I'm going to choose a file from my desktop. So right here you hit choose file. This would be if you already had a file saved to the desktop, would be around here somewhere. So you hit choose file. And so I'm going to go to my desktop. And I'll do this exponential functions one. This is one I made earlier. So we just hit upload. Now it's going to ask for a title and a lot of things. So I just type in exponential functions, and then if this looks like what you made, which in my case it does, then you'd be good to go. You can see how it works within the window. Does whatever it was supposed to do. Oh, I didn't turn my point on. There we go. And there it is. It'll come back. So there's my exponential function that I made. So we scroll down, and then we just hit save and close. But before, that's all you want to do. But I'm going to show you how to do some other stuff. If you open up this worksheet settings, you can change your image and make this any image you'd like. You can put a little description of what you want the problem to be. So say visualizing exponential functions. And then you can put a target age group if you'd like. I'd typically just leave that blank. You can put a different language because GeoGebra has lots of different languages. But here's a really important part, visibility. So you can have public, shared with link, or private. So from my knowledge, the only way to embed it into a Google site is it has to be public. I'm not sure if you can do it shared with link. I'm still experimenting with that myself, so I'm going to leave it public for now. We can minimize that, and we can go to save and close. So it's going to ask you to provide some tags. That's if you want to say, okay, you can tag this with exponential. So if anybody that searches exponential might find this. I'm not going to do that. So we save it, and there it is. So it's right here. So if you go to your GeoGebra site again, I'm just going to show you how to get there. You go to materials after you've been signed in, and here it is right under your materials. So let's say we want to go in there and edit it. Click on it. There we go. And then from here, you notice you're going to be missing the toolbar and a bunch of things. But that's okay. You can edit it right on the site. You don't have to take it down and re-edit it. So here we go. So what you want to do is you want to hit the little pen that was right here for edit, and then you scroll down, and it says I chose large dimensions, and I know that. So we go into advanced settings, and here you can turn on a bunch of things. So basically, if you want this to look like your GeoGebra desktop, you would turn on all these options. They do a bunch of different things. Show the menu, show toolbar, input bar. As you see, that added all of these things up here. Added my display settings. Now, say my width, I'm going to knock that down to maybe 1,000. But it still doesn't make it quite all fit, so let's put this down to, say, 600. But see, now it's really small, so now you really can't see anything. So maybe that wasn't right. Back to 1,200. There we go. So if you have a small screen, it might not fit. And then you hit done. And what this did is it actually added all of these things right here. Now, if I wanted to take out a tool, that's also possible. So, and to do that, we go to Tools, and we go to Manage Tools, and these are things that maybe I want to delete off of the window. So this isn't in here, sorry, it's in Customize Toolbar. So these are two things that maybe you didn't see before that you want, or say I only want them to be able to use the Move tool. I'm actually going to just take this, I'm going to put them over here. So now I don't have any of those tools. Say I don't want any lines, I don't want any perpendicular lines, and so on. I hit apply, and now I've actually taken out those tools from here. I'll show you one more time with the polygon tool. We're going to get rid of this entire section by going here, customize toolbar. There's a lot of different options, but I'm going to take away all of them, and I hit apply, and now I've taken out all the polygon tools. And that's how you upload something or change it on GeoGebra Tube.